Welcome to another Board of Advisors podcast. We are here in beautiful Dallas, Texas, in the Ritz Carlton at the Q1 Board of Advisors Summit. I'm your host, Leo Climaco. Today's guest is AJ. How are you, sir?
Good, Leo. How are you?
Doing very well. AJ, what brought you to BA?
So 6 years ago, I was looking for a group that I can get around, get among high-value individuals, and that was my introduction to BA. I was introduced to BA by my accountant at the time, and just thought of checking out this networking group, and here I am after 6 years.
Is your accountant still a member?
Yeah, he's not. He's not.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not. He has moved on, but BA has opened up so many doors for me. I belong to other masterminds.
Yeah.
I've exited those masterminds, but still kept the membership at BA.
6 years. So you've seen a lot happen in BA.
I've seen a lot. Yeah, a lot of people have come and gone. I've seen how BA has evolved from the structure of how they conducted business here to how it is done now. And I'm liking the improvements.
Tell me the biggest growth that you've seen in the 6 years.
I think the biggest growth I've seen is the quality of people in the room has obviously improved over the years. There was a certain, bias towards maybe real estate people at the time I joined BA, but now we have a really good mix of people from all different walks of life.
Are you still doing the same thing today that you were when you began BA?
No. My background is in digital marketing.
Okay.
It has always been in digital marketing. So when I first started BA, just a digital marketing company, cranking out websites, SEO, email marketing campaigns, etc., etc. Since then, we have got into mobile app development, custom software development as another track to our business, because our digital marketing clients were asking for more functionality in these websites that we created for them. And through the digital marketing work that I've done, I've come across some relationships such as the online cigar marketplace that I shared with you, sterlingcigarsonline.com. And then also I'm a co-founder in a yacht listing platform called Yachtify. It's goyachtify.com.
Okay.
And so I have been able to diversify my position as an entrepreneur because of the relationships and the knowledge and the value that I've gained from BA.
What made you go into cigars?
Because I've always liked them. And then I always wanted to do something around cigars, but the opportunity I didn't go looking for it, but the opportunity just came across, where I partnered up with an existing cigar lounge in Ybor City, Tampa. Did a trip out to Nicaragua, stayed at AJ Fernandez's compound, got to see everything, how everything is made firsthand. Yeah. And then it was no brainer that I just spoke to my co-founder and said, let's do it. I got it. Let's get rock and rolling.
That's awesome. Talk to me about this BA event, the last 4 days. What have you taken away from the last 4 days?
I think, during this BA event, just like the other couple of BA events, we got to talk a lot about AI and, the advancements of AI. And, at every BA event, you get to see, the changes that are being made. But I would say that the biggest thing that I see is people are always innovating, and as entrepreneurs, it's nice to see that every entrepreneur that I see at BA, they are doing something new almost every event, every quarter. It doesn't mean that they are jumping from one avenue to another, but they are improving on their products, they're improving on their services, they are evolving and accepting the newest technology that they have. And just doing new stuff, which is exciting for me as an entrepreneur.
That's incredible. What would you say was your key takeaway from these last 4 days? If there's one thing that stuck out to you, what was that?
My key takeaway is don't go after fads. Because and I say this because we talked a lot about AI and what all these advancements that's happening with AI, but I want you to remember back a couple of years ago there was Web3, which was a big thing, and huge thing, and people were buying billboards out in the Web3 space and NFTs and where is all of that now? I mean, it's there. It's
devalued.
Devalued quite a bit. So there can be a tool that is great today, but there might be another tool out there tomorrow. So my biggest thing, just looking at everything, and I'm a tech guy. I'm coming from this background. I've seen it over the last 2 decades. There can be a lot of waves and just trends that come through. You just have to just sometimes take a back seat, and not a back seat, like just have a relaxed approach to these when it comes to adoption of anything that gets thrown at you, because it can be obsolete tomorrow.
It's very true. Things move so fast nowadays. I think the rate of AI is moving every 4 to 7 months.
Crazy. I absolutely agree. And then, it's funny that you say it, like, we used to say back in the day. Back in the day, it sounded, at least, 10, 15 years ago. And we had one speaker say back in the day. Back in the day is 3 months ago.
Yes, that's crazy. AJ, what drives you? What motivates you? What keeps you going every day?
Problems and issues, and how you can tweak things to make it better. That keeps on driving me.
Why not quit? Why not give up?
I don't know whether that's an option.
I love that answer.
Yeah, because I come from a very humble background. I came to United States 20 years ago, just as an international student, and now I'm here today at BA podcast talking to you, Leo. Right?
That's awesome.
So come from very humble beginnings. We didn't have much, growing up. My mom and dad both worked for the Sri Lankan government. So I did not have a single entrepreneur in my family and my extended family. Not a single entrepreneur. So I had to learn everything from scratch through reading books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I remember reading it like so many years ago. This was my first outlook into the business world, and since then things have been, everything has been inspiring me. So that's why I keep on going every day.
I love that. I connect to that very well. I'm also an immigrant. I was born in Brazil, moved to New York when I was 7 years old. And very humble beginnings as well. So I understand. Also, the first entrepreneur in my family grew up with knowing no one that owned the business.
Good for you.
So I do share that with you, and I do understand that motor, that drive.
Right.
We have no other option.
No other
option. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Quitting is not an option, right?
No.
It's never an option.
My favorite book is by Napoleon Hill called 3 Feet from Gold.
Gotcha.
It's an incredible book. It's a compilation of stories from about 20 different entrepreneurs who were so close to giving up,
right,
but somehow didn't and made it.
Yeah.
Incredible stories.
Yeah. My favorite book by Napoleon Hill is Think and Grow Rich. That's one of my favorite books.
Yes.
And I recommend that to anybody.
I agree.
It's just about the mindset, right? Now, it doesn't really matter, what we do in life, but having that mindset of attraction, right? If you put your mind to it, you'll attract it. If you're always thinking about your problems on a daily basis, then you will attract those problems.
That's right.
If you just keep going with a positive mind and heart all the time, then those are the things that you are going to attract.
Do you have kids?
I do. I got 2 kids. I got a son who's 14. I got a daughter who's 9.
What do you want them to remember about you?
I want them to remember that their dad worked really hard. That's it. That's all they have to remember, because that's gonna hopefully put some fire in them.
Right.
So they will work harder, and I know you'll be able to relate to this as well, because you are not worried about your kids. You're worried about your kids' kids.
That's right.
Because they are not going to see the struggle the immigrant dad
Exactly.
putting in, right? So if my kids throw in that kind of fit and vigor into living life, the kids will see it, and then that's how you maintain your legacy.
I love that. They say that by the third generation, the money's gone.
Everything's lost.
Because they have no connection to the grandparents.
Right, exactly.
Oh, that's so funny. AJ, tell me, how can BA help you?
So we have done really well in the mid-spa industry in terms of lead generation. We have a killer combination where we couple search engine optimization with meta ads.
Okay.
And this has worked tremendously well for mid-spa clients. So we are looking for introductions to mid-spa folks who run a mid-spa or mid-spa groups. And they, what we've seen is we are able to 3x their bookings. On average, get 100 bookings a month just through the digital marketing that we do for them.
Have you ever heard of a med spa called Forever Young?
I have not.
They're out in Florida. They're all over the southeast of Florida, and I think also in Tampa. I know the owner.
Okay.
I'll connect you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's called Forever Young, and they do all the what's it called? All the TRT and the Botox and the wellness. Yes.
So the spa side and the wellness
peptide,
side.
That's what I'm looking for. All the peptides.
Yes. The wellness side.
Yes.
So the mid spas have like the mid spa side, which is the Botox, the chemical peels and things like that, and then the wellness side, which is the TRT, the peptides. Correct. And all of that. So can I ask you, Leo? How can I serve you?
It's a great question. Actually, as you were talking, I was thinking that you could actually help me.
Okay.
Because running ads sucks, AJ. Running ads is the worst.
Yeah.
It really is. And like every time I think I get it, I don't.
Right.
I just don't.
Right. Yeah. So what has your experience been when you say running ads? Have you run Google ads, Facebook ads?
Facebook ads mainly. Okay. Yeah,
all right.
Meta.
And have you run like a combination of ads at the same time, or has it been just one or two ads? Like have you run ad sets at the same time, or just like you run one ad at a time?
No, I think the most I've done was 2 different campaigns.
Yeah. 2
ads in each campaign.
Okay.
That's the most I've done.
Okay. All right. So it's good that you are doing like, you want to do at least like, you're right there. Like you want to run at least, 3 to 5 ad campaigns at the same time.
Okay.
And they have to be different too. One is a video ad, one is a carousel ad, one is a static image ad.
I see.
So there is differentiation in those ads, and it gives people to pause and look at your ads and then really digest what this ad is saying. Because, when it comes to Meta, it's a crowded place, right? It's very crowded, and a lot of folks are obviously running ads in there. So you want that same ad. If someone looks at your ad, 2 posts down, they are seeing another ad from the same company. But that ad is different. It's not a video ad. It's a static ad. And they can pause and read about it. And then they are scrolling again because, this is how they digest ads. They just don't react to an ad like how it used to be. Right. Now they need to see the same ad over and over again, just like the TV commercials.
It makes sense.
Now, the reason why do they run the same commercial over and over again until we know the jingle, like, liberty.
Right. That's right.
So they run the same ad on TV at least 18 times until you get to know about the brand.
Wow.
18, that's the stat. 18 times, right? So think like, how do you bring that to to social media.
Yes.
It's the same thing, right? You gotta show the ad so many times in different flavors almost, because they are exposed to different flavors of all different types of things.
Yes, that makes so much sense, AJ.
So the eyeballs are there, right? I mean, we see people driving like this, with the phone
so
in their hand,
true.
right? So the eyeballs are there. So it's a matter of getting those conversions and making sure that you are running the ads in the right way as well. When it comes to running ads, I'm sure you know that there are lead campaigns as well as awareness campaigns, right? Lead campaigns can get very expensive because it's about like
per click,
and you click it, it opens up that Facebook form. People put in their information at 2 a.m. Tomorrow, the next day morning, you call them. They have no clue that they even did that, right?
Completely.
But you paid $18 per pop, right? Awareness ads are where you get them go into a landing page, and the landing page has a lot of filtering criteria, questions, questionnaire type. It's a little bit more evolved. So the amount of leads that you'll generate out of that is less. You'll start even questioning yourself, are my ads working? Because I'm not getting
qualified though, right?
They are very qualified because they have actually spent the time to get in front of you.
Right, that makes sense. To start off a campaign like that,
what
would you say is an ideal budget?
I would say, if you can spend at least $100 a day.
Okay.
$100
per ad.
Per ad. $100 a day.
So about $300 to $500 a day.
Yeah, $300 to $500 a day. That can really get you results. I mean, obviously you can do like $50 a day as well per ad, and then you are spending like $250 a day.
Right,
then
and you grow from there.
Yeah, you can grow from. You can start there if you want to start there. But if you really want to you're getting up and running, the more you spend, the obviously the better it's going to be, and you want to couple that with SEO.
Talk to me about that tool that you were showing us yesterday, that analytical tool.
Yeah, so there is a free tool that is in the Google suite of products called Looker Studio. It's LOOKER Studio.google.com. A lot of people don't know about it because
I had no idea.
No, but a lot of people don't know.
Zero clue.
A lot of people don't know about it because Google bought Looker data sciences company in 2020 when a lot of us were running to get a mask during this COVID time, and they purchased it for $2.6 billion, and I welcome anyone to look this up. It's out there in Google, just to shove it and just I guess keep them under the table because they were almost a competitor to the Google Analytics or their data side of things.
That happens so much.
That happens.
There are so many buried companies that other companies bought.
Yeah, just to curb that competition, right? So anyway, Looker Studio is available, and the great thing about Looker Studio is you can bring all your analytics into one dashboard, so you can see the amount of impressions that you had for the last 7 days, the 28 days, the 30 days, the 90 days. You can see how you are getting and where you are getting your impressions from. How, what kind of eyeballs are getting to you? Is it through is it Google Organic, Google Ads, Google Mobile, Google Desktop, whatever it is, plus YouTube. These are all the Google partners, all their native partners. And then you can also bring in around 1,300 other partner analytic channels. That many, right? So
Meta, that.
Meta, everything. And you can see, okay, what's working. And the other thing is, think about it. When we do marketing, we are not just doing one thing. We are not just doing email marketing, right? We are running an ad while we are doing SEO, and then we are also doing email marketing. How would we know which is working, right? We suddenly see an uptick in our impressions. How would we know which works? So now, if you know that, now you can put more money into whatever was working, right? Was it the ads or was it the email that you sent out with this great offer, right? Because now you might give the credit for the ads, but when it was actually the case with the email, and now if you get more granular with that, was it the subject line? Was it the deliverability that you optimized, right? So now the emails are not landing in the spam box; they are actually being delivered, right? So there's a lot of details, granular details that you can really dig into. So Lucas Studio gives you the transparency to see all of that in one place.
Is SEO
forever free forever?
That's crazy.
That's the part I forgot to mention. Free forever. It's free. Once you set it up, it's free forever.
That's huge.
That's huge, right? Because there are so many other tools which
that
you
are
can
so
obviously
expensive.
Yeah, like even like SEMrush or Ahrefs. They are at least at least you are spending like $100 a month on these. So $1,200 a year at least on them. But with the lowest tier, you can't do much anyway. So you have to get their $400 a month package, and then that can add up, right? But if you have a free tool where you set it up for once and then it's working for you forever, why not use it? And then as an entrepreneur, you have the ability to just go there, click a button, open it up, because typically entrepreneurs have a marketing team, and now you have to get the report from the marketing team or the marketing agents. You have to wait for it. You don't know any live, like real-time impressions analytics, right? But with this particular tool, you are able to do it by yourself, even at 1 a.m. on a Saturday night.
That's huge. Is SEO dead?
It's not. Absolutely not. SEO is, I'm sure you heard about AEO, Answer Engine Optimization. SEO is the foundation for AEO. So a lot of people think that AEO is this, this thing that's out there, regardless of regardless of SEO. But SEO is the foundation for. It's just a fancy word for SEO on steroids.
Got it. So, good to know.
So all the articles that you create. And make sure your websites are WordPress-based websites. I know that there are so many AI tools where you can spit out websites very easily. However, the SEO exposure you get on any proprietary tools is much less than a website that is created with WordPress, because WordPress was created as a blogging platform to begin with. And
that makes sense.
Search engines like Google always favors websites created with WordPress. So I would say that definitely get a WordPress-based website, and then all your marketing assets can be created with these other engines, other AI tools and stuff like that, because you can spit them out quickly. But keep your website to be a WordPress-based website.
AJ, incredible! You are full of knowledge. You are a really good marketer. You really are.
I appreciate it.
I can tell that you've been in this for a long time, that you really understand what you're talking about, and that you know the right tools to use, which is probably the most important.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
BA appreciates you being here. We appreciate your input into the community, and we value a lot.
Thank you, Leo.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate your time.
AJ,
thanks again.
Thank you. Where can everybody find you if they want to work with you, chat with you? What are your social medias?
Anyone can find me, AJ Aluthwala. AJ Aluthwala on all channels out there: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. Just search for me and you'll find me there. And or you can go to ajaluthwala.com.
Incredible. AJ, thank you.
Very good. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate
you. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Another incredible episode at the Board of Advisors podcast. Please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, follow us on all of our social medias, and remember, when you're in the room, anything's possible.